Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a book that doesn't sugarcoat life's harsh realities. It slaps you in the face with them. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson is raw, brutally honest, and surprisingly liberating. If you've ever felt trapped by expectations, exhausted by the endless pursuit of happiness, or overwhelmed by things that don't actually matter, then buckle up, because this book might just change the way you see life. But before we unravel these game-changing insights, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you never miss another deep dive into a life-altering book. And hey, let me know in the comments, what's something you've stopped giving a fuck about lately? Let's get the conversation going. All right, let's dive in. The Illusion of Constant Happiness. We live in a world that constantly bombards us with the idea that we should be happy all the time. From Instagram influencers to self-help gurus, everyone is selling this picture-perfect life. But Mark Manson tears that illusion apart. He argues that the relentless chase for happiness is actually what's making us miserable. Here's why. Happiness isn't something you can achieve by itself. It's a side effect of solving meaningful problems. Think about the last time you truly felt fulfilled. Was it when everything was perfect? Probably not. More likely, it was when you tackled something difficult, overcame an obstacle, or made progress toward a goal that mattered to you. Manson's message? Life is full of problems, and instead of wasting energy trying to avoid them, we should be intentional about choosing the right ones. If you're going to struggle anyway, make sure it's for something worthwhile. The Art of Selective Caring now. Let's talk about what the title really means. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck isn't about not caring at all. It's about choosing what you do care about, deliberately and wisely. Because let's be real, you only have so much time, energy, and emotional bandwidth. If you try to care about everything, you'll end up drained, frustrated, and ineffective. Picture yourself carrying a backpack. Every worry, every societal expectation, every person's judgment, they're all rocks weighing you down. If you try to carry everything, you'll collapse under the pressure. But if you start removing the rocks that don't matter, suddenly you can move freely, focusing only on the things that genuinely deserve your attention. Take social media, for example. If you're constantly obsessing over likes, comments, and whether people approve of you, you're giving too many fucks about things beyond your control. Instead, Manson encourages us to shift our energy toward our passions, our relationships, and our personal growth, the things that actually bring value to our lives. Embracing failure and discomfort. Here's a tough pill to swallow. You are going to fail. A lot. And that's a good thing. Manson argues that pain, failure, and discomfort aren't things to avoid. They're essential to growth. Think about learning a new skill. When you first start, you suck. That's just how it works. But if you stick with it, embrace the struggle, and learn from your mistakes, you get better. The same goes for life. The most meaningful things, your relationships, career, and personal development, all require struggle. If you avoid failure, you also avoid progress. Instead of fearing rejection or setbacks, Manson urges us to embrace them. Use failure as a guidepost. Let rejection be a filter that helps you focus on what's truly worth fighting for. Taking responsibility for your life. One of the most powerful ideas in this book is that you are responsible for your own life, whether you like it or not. That doesn't mean everything that happens to you is your fault. Bad things happen to good people all the time. But what does matter is how you respond to those situations. Manson shares the story of William James, a man who was sickly, depressed, and on the verge of giving up on life. Instead of succumbing to his circumstances, he made a radical decision. He would live as if he were 100% responsible for everything in his life. If things didn't improve in a year, he would end it all. But something incredible happened. By taking full ownership of his life, he transformed himself into one of the most influential psychologists of all time. The lesson: when you stop blaming external factors and start focusing on what you can control, you reclaim your power. You become the driver of your own destiny, Accepting your limitations. We're constantly told that we're unique, destined for greatness, and capable of anything. But believing you're extraordinary can actually set you up for disappointment. When life doesn't go your way, it feels like a personal attack. Instead, Manson suggests embracing mediocrity, not in a way that promotes laziness, but in a way that relieves unnecessary pressure. Most of us are average at most things, and that's fine. Instead of trying to be the best at everything, we should focus on what genuinely brings us fulfillment, regardless of how it ranks in society's eyes. So, let's bring this all together. The subtle art of not giving a feck isn't about carelessness, it's about carefulness. It's about choosing where to place your energy, embracing life's struggles, taking responsibility, and letting go of society's unrealistic expectations. If you take away just one thing from this book, let it be this: your time, attention, and energy are precious. Be intentional about what you give a fuck about. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned to stop giving a fuck about? Drop it in the comments below, and let's get a conversation started. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more deep dives into books that change lives. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.